Why Muslims are better than us. Muslims are superior. A natural scientist will be forced to agree, because they breed faster and better. They breed more and with healthier, younger bodies. That is the bottom line for true success, because successful fertility is the ultimate expression of the realist form of success. And because of their superior culture, of which facilitates abundant fertility, they will slowly but surely claim their natural right to dominate this earth. The right of might, the right of a superior survival strategy. Compare them to the Christian, historically Christian at least, nations of the Western world. We are pathetic. For all our wealth, we have chosen to do what no other species on earth is designed to do in a state of prosperity. We have chosen not to breed like stink and go forth and multiply. Instead, we have chosen to reinvent our culture so as to achieve the opposite. Our fertility rates are now so low that we are generally dipping well below replacement levels. In countries like Germany and Japan, our fertility rates are as low as 1.2 to 1.4 children per woman. We need 2.1 just to stop from going backwards. So how's that for an inferior culture? Quite literally, a slow-burning intergenerational voluntary genocide. And we look down on the Muslims for the way they live their lives. Tisk. But here is where the more serious conversation begins. Why? Why isn't the Western world breeding? Love or hate the good or bad old days, from around the 1960s and earlier, we could see a society engineered to back fertility. That seems to have changed. Critics say reduced fertility is a natural reaction to wealth. No, it can't be that simple. Yes, wealth does give us some control and choice over fertility, but it doesn't explain the desire to have less children than even replacement levels, as a rich man's common choice. There are other dynamics suppressing fertility at play in Western industrialized nations, which are at least as powerful as access to contraception and wealth-driven choice. Among the most powerful anti-fertility movements seems to be the promotion of feminism, i.e. stop making babies, girls, and make it in a man's world instead, and the massive expansion of the welfare state, meaning taking care of grandma and grandpa who just won't die, instead of taking care of a 3+ children family. And also the incredible investment in institutional schooling that overrides a big chunk of the fertile years, which also undermines productivity, as most of our so-called education is a worthless joke in real productive terms. And that includes high school. Oh, and did I mention that we have now apparently forgotten how to build houses affordably? Let's kill the family nest while we're at it. But also, I must add, in the spots where the Western world does seem to remain quite fertile, it might be described as dysgenic. Through welfare, we let anyone, in any state of body, mind and life situation, recklessly breed as much as they want, and where they can't succeed in caring for their children, the state will pick up the slack, no questions asked. Wouldn't it be better if your taxes went into bringing up your own children? And here we can see why Western culture is useless. So much of what has happened with our recent hippie public policy revolutions would not have happened if Western society was standing on a more solid foundation. I believe that historically we lived by the right ideas in many ways, but we never, as a mass society, properly understood those old ideas. Most people who believe in capitalism, for example, don't really understand it, so they can't defend it when their children are told by dingbat school teachers that it's evil. Alas, we always were the sheeple, and now our current fertility failure, based on so much manipulation from the past, has proven the fact of it. So Muslims are biologically superior people, with powerful pro-fertility traditions still intact, backed by powerful religious convictions and the terror of hell, they are set to slowly but surely breed the dizzy West out of existence and claim their rightful place as the dominant human breed of the world. Allah Akbar.